Okay, the vlog has been pretty out of date with things. First of all, I took an actual break. So there were like comments on Tabletop Time which were like, oh, have you ditched your main channel or whatever? No, I just took 2 weeks off, but I kept running my tabletop stuff because hobbies are fun and I was really enjoying my break. So the point I'm needing to get to is that this vlog is the introduction to the bigness that is going to be 2021 on all of my channels. Mainly due to one. I'm a bit all over the place. But I can be on the vlog because that's what this is. This is real me. And real me is very, very, I know I should have said really. Real me is really excited about something that I'm going to share with you first in this vlog. That's what the vlog is all about, showing you behind the curtains, and 2021 is going to be huge. I actually did an update video on the main channel talking about it or alluding to plans. When I was recording that video, it was an idea. By the time that video came out, we had something pretty well locked in. And that's what I'm going to show you today. But it's also worth mentioning that when I was recording that video, the idea that I shared with you in that video is that I would try and mitigate some of the bottlenecks we have in this space by getting another place that I go between and juggle the content. So do the more reliable stuff that stays clean and in their places here, and then have a messy space. What we're doing is actually a lot bigger than that. So this is where I've been running the studio out of for the last 2 years. Prior to that, I was running the original muraled studio out of a 1-car garage that was converted, and then we also converted the shed, our backyard shed, into a second studio. And we moved here, which has been a lot bigger, a lot more productive, and it's been amazing. It's a 3-car garage and it's been very reliable, and obviously we've been able to do a lot of awesome things, but it's been getting more difficult to balance the big things that we keep wanting to do and how that interrupts the flow of things. Let's get to the point. So I talked about Studio 1 in a 1-car garage, Studio 2 in the 3-car garage. This is a little bit more intense than both of them. Welcome to Studio 3. There's a whole second story. Alright, so I don't want to irritate the builders, but as you can see, it's very mid-progress. I'm a bit speechless. That's gonna be ours. So, I'll try and give you a really mishmashy tour. It's going to be very mishmashy because there's builders, noise and music and clangs, and I don't want to irritate them, but this is huge. Like, we're moving all of it. I'm not just like going back and forth. All of our production, editing, filming will be in this space because we have so much space, and it'll all be in the one place. But on top of that, I've got a backup. Like, I don't have to get rid of my mural or whatever, but actually I can, over time, turn that into my space. I can set up a drum kit and make music again, or do whatever, like, in my spare time, long term. But Jazza Studios now has its own home to expand into. Pretty good room for expansion. So this is the entry. We're adding stairs here, so there's a second level. It's like this is huge, but there's a whole nother level, which is gonna have Kate's office, a big open space, a little kitchenette, bathroom, some offices. So there'll be stairs up to there with a bit of a lobby area thing, like a little foyer, I think they call it. This is Studio 1. So this is all gonna be acoustically insulated and plastered and everything. But I'll have my desk, I'll do my mural, but I'm actually gonna take the mural from the other place here. I want to print it on the wall so it feels like home. I don't need to start again. We've already painted something really cool. We've only had it for barely 2 years and it feels like home. So I'm going to bring home here. This will be where I'll do digital art and drawing videos, top-down stuff, but much neater. You know, it won't get too messy in here. I have another room for that. But before we get to that, this is the editing room. So there'll be a door here. We're knocking this wall out. So we're just going to have one big room for Jeremy and Gareth and maybe some new friends who you might meet soon or we might find soon. This is a storage room / office, a break room. So Jeremy and Gareth don't have to eat off of their laps anymore, which will be nice. And we got 3 dunnies. 3 dunnies. 2 in that one room with cute, like, it's like an office toilet. It's got like we're gonna have 2 in and then a disabled toilet. You can poop in 3 different places downstairs. There's another place upstairs, Jeremy. So many places to poop. So this is my favorite bit. This hallway will open up into Studio 2. 3.6 meter high ceilings. The backdrops will be down here. So there'll be about 3.5 meters wide backdrop. So wider backdrops than I've got. But the room will just be a blank canvas. So it'll be like, I probably can't talk much just because of the music, but this is the mess room. All right, so this is one of my favorites, Studio 3. We're gonna knock that wall down, so it'll just be one big room. So the hobby desk, mini painting, it'll be like a dark set. So like I'll paint the walls darker, it'll be way more moody. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Oh, and then it's almost Studio 4, but the warehouse, that big open space. I could do drone art, I could do chalk art on the concrete with really high cameras. I could do the remote control painting, like so much big stuff that is too messy or stupid for this art room will fit in the big bloody warehouse. So there you go, I'll leave these guys alone. We'll give you, I mean, look, this is the very beginning of a lot, so I'll be able to show you in a lot more depth and detail, especially as it develops. But the cool thing is, unlike the last studio transition, I kept the whole thing a secret and we did it all very quickly, but it was also on a much smaller scale. This is on a huge scale and I can show you every step of the way and it's happening now. All right, so that's my big news. You saw the thumbnail and title, so you know, it wasn't clickbait. So this room will still exist, but it won't be the filming room. It will be a transition fairly rapidly when the other studio is ready and we've fitted it out with the production stuff we need to keep filming from here to there. And then what I'm excited about is, I mean, the mural will stay, and like I mentioned, but I don't know if you caught it because the audio there was a bit funky. The main filming studio is going to kind of be a recreation of the setup I have here. I want to get like commercially printed the backdrop that I have here in the new studio because I love this room and I love the vibe, and I think this is perfect, except that production-wise I mean, it's everything I've wanted. But since the channel has grown over the last 2 years and the type of stuff we end up wanting to do has constantly grown and changed, what I've wanted and needed has also changed in terms of how, the type of content I need and also the sort of space that provides for that. And this space has provided for it, but has come with some pretty serious limitations that moving into this massive studio that we're building is going to completely remove. We will have no limitations on the kinds of content we can make, but also on the quality and quantity. So I can do the big projects and do the smaller, let's draw like little sculpture challenges or drawing challenges or digital art things or redraw your kids' art or whatever it is in the main studio room, and then the other one gets set up for another big shoot. And we can just sort of move around between all the studios. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This is huge. And I always come back to this, but it would not be possible without you. Like honestly, and I've said this to Kate, when you think about it, the first art box, Jazza's Jazzy art box, basically enabled us financially to commit to funding the Ultimate Creativity Collection. And the fact that the Ultimate Creativity Collection has sold so well and you guys have been so supportive of it has enabled us to get this next studio. Like, you made this possible. So even by watching my videos and just being a part of this community, even if you didn't buy one of the art boxes or or anything like that. You're all a piece of that puzzle for me to be able to bring more to you, and it's all going back into making stuff for you, and I'm so grateful I get to do that, and I'm so grateful for your support, so thank you. And this is what I'm doing with your support, so I'm really excited to share that with you. This is huge. This is huge. I used to draw my dream studios when I was like 12 or 13 years old. I drew office buildings with like rooms for animators or like music and voice recording and stuff. Obviously this is going to be a YouTube content production space for my art and creativity videos. So obviously I didn't have a clear vision of what it would be when I was 11 and YouTube didn't exist. But for some reason it was always part of my vision to have this big production, and it's actually blowing my mind that that is going to be my reality later this year, in the first half of this year. Oh my God. And on top of that, I am just so motivated and so excited, and I think really reevaluating the content mid last year like I did with you guys, and I mentioned that in the main video I covered on the main channel, but has really enabled me to recalibrate, reset and reprioritize. But on top of learning that I need to do things I love, I've also learned that I need, like one of my needs is to hit hard and be aggressive and grow and have fun and be big and ambitious. And it was fun to take a step back and do art projects I love, but I'm not someone who can really be all that satisfied just doing that and like coasting along. I don't coast. What's the opposite of coasting? I jump off the cliff and hope I can fly. And so far it's worked pretty well, so fingers crossed this one does too. Anyways, I could blab all day because I'm so excited about this, but the point is a couple of things. One, this is a big thing that I'm going to share as much with you as possible, show as much as I can, but also I've got a lot of work to keep up with here. I've relaunched Tabletop Time. We recorded 7.5 videos on Tuesday. 7 videos for Tabletop Time so we can get ahead a bit, and half a video for my main channel. I am on fire, baby. But on top of that, I know there will be people who would be concerned about me burning out. And don't worry, I'm concerned about that too. I'm trying to measure things out. I didn't film anything the next day, and I took a break, and the day after that I did something much more measured, and I'm really looking forward to, especially with this new space, setting up content in a way that I can do a big project and then slot in a break, but also have a couple of simpler projects to follow on after and get some help with some production assistants that we're sort of like looking to outsource so that I don't have to carry all the burden of the planning and the production and what I make. Anyways, I could go on forever. I should also mention that we are selling the Ultimate Creativity still, so you have until the end of January, and if you've been considering getting it and you're on the fence but you don't want to miss out, it ends forever at the end of January, and I'm hoping this video shows that your support goes back into making cooler stuff for you. So if you do support me or get the Ultimate Creativity Collection, I'll put the link in the description. Not only are you going to have an amazing time because it is the best and biggest art box of all the things that I love, and now there's a hashtag that people are using, so use the hashtag Jazza boxes and see other people's excitement and creations and the value that you get in the boxes. But yeah, I thought it'd be just worth mentioning that, so A, you don't miss out, and B, you also realize that it's making stuff like this possible, and this is going to make so much more fun and content and massive projects possible for you guys. Oh my God. It still isn't, like, it doesn't feel real, but it feels so real at the same time. It's weird. Anyways, I'm blabbering and I'm going to keep blabbering if I don't stop. So I'm going to stop now. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe because there's going to be cool stuff on the vlog channel this year. My God, we're going to be doing big stuff. But I'm also going to be getting help from Jeremy to do more of the vlog, or at least keep up a bit more real time with the vlogs. But I might let go of it every now and then and just be like, Jeremy, you run around with the phone or whatever and film some stuff. Just show what's happening so I can sort of focus on what I'm doing at the time. And then sometimes I also might do some videos like this where I'm just talking and updating and answering questions and just taking a chance to sort of recalibrate and take stock with you guys and yeah, connect. So thank you for being amazing, making this possible. I'm so excited. This year is going to be huge. I'm going to make it as big and fun and wild and exciting and ambitious as I can, and I'm really looking forward to it. See you guys.